Good morning, good evening, good night, everybody. Welcome. It's time for Scary Games. Hello, I'm Elliott, the Winter Twig. Before we get started, before we get into this alien isolation, I wanted to take a second to see how everybody's doing today, say hello, and also kind of, now that I've had some time to mull over Outlast 2, I wanted to kind of talk about how I felt about it, and also see what other people thought about it. Because I think it's a very good game. I want that to be first and foremost. I think it's a very good game. For a scary game, incredibly well paced. Had very solid, tone. Really had a good setting of tension. Even in the the down points, it was still kind of intense, and then it would build up to a good scare, and then it would go back down, and it did that pretty consistently throughout the entire game. And because it kept changing map, because you kept having those illusions of the school. Oh, messed something up. It kept you on your toes. It was very well made in that regard. As a scary game, it is a grand success. But I think the writing had some failings. I still don't quite understand how the school stuff was supposed to, Look at this man. Look at you. I don't know how the school stuff was supposed to tie in. I thought, because it kept coming from the church, the horn and the flash of light that would send you into the school events early on, I thought the church was doing that to you. But they ended up being also being the harbinger of all the fish dying, and it started raining blood, like the end times events, which the church was trying to prevent. It was the cultists in the cave that were trying to do it. Hey, Ajade. Hello, welcome. Just talking about Outlast 2. So I don't know what the flash of light and the horn, how that was supposed to relate to the church, and how that was tied to me going into the school events. I thought for sure, it was going to end up that the school, I end up finding the school while I'm out there, and I didn't realize that was my hometown or something, and and that's why I was there. It wasn't really clear. I guess the connection was just I had past trauma dealing with a religious school. And then that past trauma was sending me on hallucinatory, essentially schizophrenic episodes. But there's no real explanation for why I would be having schizophrenic episodes out of nowhere. Or why those were related to the coming of the Antichrist. And why those two things were connected. I don't really get it. I'm also not a huge fan of the fact that at the end that priest said that the baby was too powerful. I would like them to show me how powerful that baby is. It'd be cool if the baby opened its eyes, had black eyes, and was crying blood, and then the priest was trying to stab it, but then had all his skin ripped off or something. That'd be some Hellraiser stuff. That'd be cool. And then I would know how powerful my Antichrist baby was. But I didn't get to see how powerful my Antichrist baby was. It was just a dude saying that was a powerful baby. I don't know how powerful that baby is. Show me how powerful the baby is. I don't know. It was a very, very good, scary game. Its pacing and its tone and its sound and visual design were all top-notch. But its writing was a little off. I don't know. There are just some things that, and maybe I'm just too dumb to understand. I didn't listen to all of the audio logs. Maybe if I listened to all of the audio logs and read all of the files, maybe if I really went full Dark Souls on it and really delved into the lore that was in the world there, um, I would have a better understanding of what was going on. Maybe it's on me, but it didn't present itself as like a Dark Souls-esque, you need to read every item and pay very close attention to like small details to be able to glean the story out of it. It seemed like it was very much presenting the story to me directly. And so that's kind of what I was anticipating. I didn't really read into everything too much, but so maybe I missed something. Maybe I should go back and like play through all the audio logs at some point, see if something makes a little bit more sense, or if they actually tie my schizophrenic episodes at the school to what was going on with the religious cultists. But what